tell him it was a great article you wrote from Jordan. This week, Clemson. Opponent we got this week, ESPN 12 noon game. First game in ACC conference, to start off and like I said, run 9 weeks straight if we got to play college football without any breaks. Kind of excited about it. You see where we're at because it's a conference game and it's Clemson. The last 3 games we played Clemson has been in overtime. It's been some great games, great competition, thrillers at the end, and that's what you want. Give us another opportunity to be on national television, which is really good for the University of Miami and our program and our football players to go out there and perform at a high level, and expectations what we need at the University of Miami. Just breaking down Clemson a little bit, they probably got the best defensive player probably in the conference. Is their safety, McDaniels, if I'm not mistaken. He's doing a great job of running their defense. Without him in the middle of the field, if somebody blow a coverage or make a mistake, he covers up for him. He makes all the adjustments, all the checks for him, and he does a great job. Also, the defensive end, Bowers, is a great defensive end pass rush guy. Very physical guy, pass rush off the edge type of player. Has really improved since last year watching him play on tape. They do a great job on defense. Coach Kevin Steele, he'll mix it up. A lot of man coverages, a lot of press coverages. And, we can't go in the game and think just because it's press and it's man coverage, we got to go out there and just throw the ball. We got to be able to run the football against this football team to get our passing game going. We feel like that's the way we have to go into this game and think that way. Defensively, from a defensive standpoint, offensively, the quarterback Parker's doing a great job of running the offense. A lot of people say he's banged up, but, everybody's banged up at this point in time. Everybody's sore, everydy's nicked, and you can't look into that. He does a great job for them and what they're trying to accomplish at Clemson, but also he's doing a lot of good things of being patient. The tight end is a key for them, number 83. He's doing a great job of running option routes, getting to the sticks, getting first down, and it's going to be very vital for us to make sure we take him out of the game when they go to the passing game. The offense, they're basically a lot of screen teams. They run screens to the tight ends, run screens to the tailback, try to run sprint out and throw back to the tight end, sprint out, run wheel routes back to the running back. Everything they do is predicated on mismatching, and I think that's the thing that we got to notice and observe on film and make sure we practice that way, in which we have. So it's going to be a great game, great atmosphere, another hostile environment. We went on Ohio State. It was great enthusiasm there. We played at Pittsburgh. It was an alumni. All the guys came back, and it was packed house. Student section was riled up. So we've been on the road, been to some tough places. So, just another chance to go out and play football. Questions?
It's one of the things the players are talking about going on the road, going to tough environments. How much it jacks them up? As a player, you remember that?
Yeah, you always get like that because, you have your own. We're always going to have our own little section, and that's always a good thing. You go to that little section, but it'll be fun. Like anything, you get a little adrenaline going because it's a game and it's a great crowd. The toughest thing is to play is when you have a crowd of nobody in the game. That's the thing that's hard to play, but I think this will be great for us.
Randy, why have these games been so close the last few years? Is it styles or big playability? What is it?
I don't know. You look at the games, there's always the big plays in both games. The 3 games that we played from both sides of the football, which has been really unusual, Chris, but I think that you sit back and you look at it is the way college football games you want to be. Come down to the end, somebody making a play, and it's always great for college and always great for TV.
Randy, like you said, that they've been thrillers the last few games. What do you need to do, especially in the first quarter, to make sure that this doesn't end up being a thriller at the very end?
It ain't going to go to the first. It's going to go down to the last quarter. Game like this on the road, good football team, great talent. You hopefully as a coach, you say, hey, we can get ahead in the first quarter and just keep it ahead and get a big score. But, when you have great athletes going out there playing, you always got to tell your players, hey, we got to don't watch the clock. Keep pounding it away and go to the fourth quarter. And then when the fourth quarter comes and the game over, then you'll decide on what you had to get done.
Randy, Ray, not starting last week. Where is he in his growth? What areas would you like to see?
Good. Barry, we do things around here just as development of our football team, so don't take it as we didn't start him with something big. It wasn't. It was an opportunity for us to put Joe Nicholas in a situation that where it's a big stadium, fans, haven't played in a while, set out last season. Because I think about long term. I put him in that situation. He responded well. And then Ray came in the next series. So it was just more of putting guys in situations because we needed them for down the road.
Part of the scheme featuring the #1 recruiting class you guys from 2008, and they had the #2 recruiting class. Which of those guys are Clemson? I know Harper was one of the guys I guess you guys had recruited.
Harper was one of the guys we recruited. I don't, you know, me, I can't remember all that stuff. I remember Harper because he was from Jacksonville, but you know they got some great players on their football team. They got a lot of good guys that run around and do a lot of good things on their football team. Dabo Swinney, Coach Swinney, been doing a good job of getting recruits in there and making their program excel. And you watch him on tape, you kind of see the same resemblance from us. And I think that's why I say when you look at both teams, it's kind of got a bunch of big, fast athletes running around on tape, and you have to make sure you understand that.
Randy, in these conference games, are you comfortable with where your team's identity is, and are they able to impose their will on somebody? Are you comfortable with those kind of?
I don't know. I don't even think about it, being honest with you, Chris. I just worry about what we have to do in that game. I mean, conference games, out of conference games, they're all the same to me. More valuable because you're in a conference, but like anything, as coaches, you want to win all your games because you want to have a shot at the big dance at the end of the season. So when this game come up, this game just as important as it was as Pitt. Pitt was just as important as Clemson. So we feel like we got to go out there and play at our level and our standards, and make sure we run around and play Miami football and not try to, you know, worry about what Clemson doing, you know, but that's anybody's going to worry about. We just got to make sure they react to us.
Coach, it seems like the defense has gotten progressively better as the weeks have gone on. What do you think is the difference? Why are they playing better?
Like I said, during the season, you know, we had to work. You know, like anything, the first two games we didn't tackle well, and I said after Ohio State we'll be a better football team. We did defensively, we tackled well, then we got to continue to stress what we did last week, and we do it again this week. This morning we did ones against ones, did a lot of tough things together and got after it each other. And then now we'll come back this week doing the same type of things, and that's the only way you can practice to make sure these guys understand. So we just have to keep going on. You know, the staff been together, you know, besides Coach Petrie, but I know Coach Petrie. Coach Lovitz knows the players now. They know him. So, you know, like anything, you have chemistry and everything, it tends to go a lot better.
Randy, Travis has obviously done some good things with some catches this year, and he's also done a couple things he could have done better, as you pointed out on the picks. Are there some players where you see so much ability you'll maybe push them more than others? Is that a case of that? Or
You always push guys, and I think that's the one thing you always have to do, Barry. If you don't push guys to be the best that they can be, and you just can settle for just athletic ability, you know, you're cheating yourself and you're cheating the football team. And I think that the more that, you know, we see certain things going on in practice, certain things we see in the game, we got to address those issues and don't close your eyes. You know, every day I go out there and play catch with Van Dyke because Van Dyke be in a situation to get interceptions, and he finally got one last week. You know, so we always try to do something creative of trying to improve what they're doing in the game, but also in practice to put them in situations.
Obviously, they don't have C.J. Spiller this year, but what have they done, I mean, to make up for what he –
They got two good tailbacks, Harper and Ellington. Real good running backs. I mean, those guys are very explosive. Ellington probably the fastest one. Harper probably more bigger guy, but he has speed also. And, you know, they're not going to change what they're doing. They're going to try to get matchups. They feel like that they can get a matchup with our linebackers on the running back. They think they can have a one-on situation where they can win. So we got to make sure that our guys understand that, and we got to press them hard. Guado Clemens and Storm Johnson have been doing a great job in practice of running the football and emulating those guys to give us a chance, because both of those guys are fast, they're elusive. You know, Storm is big, Guado's smaller, but they both are great receivers also. So.
What about their special teams?
Special teams, you know, they got guys back there. They got return guys, you know, same like us. And, you know, ain't nobody would have a C.J. Spillers back there. You know, that was only one time, but they have somebody back there. He does a good job of doing what they need to get done.
You've always had your players' health and what's best for them long-term in mind with choices. If you're Greg Cooper, in your mind, is it a smart thing to do to come back and play, or maybe just to sit this year?
Depends on how you feel. I can't tell you that. It depends on how you feel. Everybody's differently. So, you know, just take it of how your body heal and how you feel. And if your body feel well, you go. If your body don't feel well, you don't go.
Have you given them any advice on what you think the best athletes?
Nope. I don't do it. I just, you know, I say make sure that you're healthy and make sure you feel right. You know, sometimes the worst thing about athletes is you may have a little nick and you think you're 100%, but you're not. And you just got to get a feel for it and how you feel on it.
Is your thinking that he'll play this year?
Don't know. He played the first game.
Obviously.
Yeah, so
I mean, again.
I don't know. May play this week, may not. I don't know, Barry. I mean, I can't tell you. to be honest with you. Just depend on their body.
Andrew Smith had 2 sacks in the last game. What do you like about him as a player, Andy?
You know, man, he changed his body. He really changed his body around. I think when he first got here, he was a little out of shape, wasn't very big. His game weight, he's about like 232, 235. He's been competing with Alan Bailey this summer in running conditioning. And when you have a guy that mature that way and compete with Alan Bailey in practice and conditioning, you can't never get better. And I think that he's done those things and improving his wind, his strength, and his mindset. And, you expect big things out of a guy that works hard like that.
Is he one of the few guys that can play both sides for that third line?
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that can play both. And, like anything, the more the guys can do for you, the better off you are as a football team.
Are there any guys who have been really good in practice where you'd like to get them in, but the depth at that position, be it defensive end or running back, is so good that you just haven't been able to find an opportunity?
You want to get everybody a chance to play, Barry. I can't tell you who, but you want to get everybody a chance to play. They all deserve a shot if they practice well. I think that guys are really understanding what we're trying to get done at Miami. We got some guys that are playing special teams now, doing a great job for us. And they getting some. They don't get reps in the game, but they get 30. If they can get, I look at it this way, Barry. Alan Hearns is probably getting about 30 plays a game on special teams. When next year come around, Alan Hearns would know how to play in a game. So if you're getting guys 30 plays in special teams, yeah, you want to get them offense and defense. But it's playing in the game is key because, anything, you start a guy fresh and haven't played in the game, he'll be nervous of upcoming season. And you never know. The guys that keep practicing hard, keep developing. You never know when injuries happen or things like that, but they have to be ready.
Anything else for Coach?
With your throwing balls to Van Dyke, how pleasing was it to see him come down with a pick last week? And has there ever been a question why hasn't maybe the light gone on sooner in terms of making plays like that? Because he's got.
It's not the light, Barry. It's not the light. Don't put it as a light. Don't do that. I mean, it's just like anything. It's our job as coaches to, Van Dyke, we just, by natural instincts, just knock the ball down. That's his natural instincts. But if you start throwing balls to him, his natural instinct is just to raise his hands up 2 at a time. And sometimes we'll be in practice, he'll have his helmet, and I just throw the ball, and the ball is about from me to you. And I see Van Dyke, he'll drop his helmet and turn. It's natural. It just naturally, it's what it happens now. That's just like simple things like that. You can coach and you can do ball drills. That's easy. But now put them in a situation that they're not used to, and like anything, everybody here got certain things that, like they say, when you're under pressure, you always go back to what is easy. Like everybody here got things they go to when it's easy. As far as everybody in here got a certain way they're gonna go home from work. Everybody, that's the easy way. I know this way. You can close your eyes, you probably can do it. The hard thing is go something different. So we do those things in practice, and it's just natural. His body just reacting now. That's all. All right, fellas, take care.